Greetings everyone, it's Oshunlade and this is my second video for the 40-day prosperity invocation and global sister circle. I just wanted to do this video to talk about some of the things that have come up for me today as we got started with our process. We got started with what I like to call an affirmation of declaration to get us going, and then the 40 days itself, we start counting the 40 days for the prosperity invocation process that we are taking people through begins tomorrow. And by we, I mean myself, Oshunlade, and my co-facilitator, Kamara Mary Rajabari, and we are both the co-creators of Rootwombmyn, an international collective of African women who are in support of and inspired by and want to continue the creation of sister circles for the purpose, the sole purpose of healing women of African descent. That is the main purpose of Rootwombmyn. And so as I stated on my first video, what we are doing right now is creating the 40-day prosperity invocation. We got started today with a very nice number of people and getting the setup, if you will, for what is to come. So the setup itself, where we explained what was going to happen over the next few days, as well as the setup in the sense of doing the invocation, which I called an affirmative declaration, and then we also did a meditation, and then after that the journaling process took place. And so for me, I just kind of wanted to take a few minutes and kind of just think about what's going on so far in my day as it relates to that. And if you happen to see this video prior to tomorrow, I will also create a link at the bottom of this video where you can see where you should go to maybe catch up, if you will. I mean, you can't be behind, but catch up by doing what we did today, so that when the 40 days starts tomorrow, you can be on board. Okay? Because what happens is, because this is like this is a process, it's kind of like a ritual. So the way that it works is that you build up your I'll say momentum, for lack of a better word, but you build up the energy that is related to the affirmations and the meditations and the journaling that you do. And so if you miss a day, then you begin at the beginning, not because you've done something bad, but because that is the way that the process is going to work best. And so, you know, we're not finding fault with anybody here, but I just wanted to kind of explain why it's important that if you see this video after today, then maybe you will want to use the audio that we have and start using audio for day number 1 independently of the group, in addition to joining us, so that you can begin the way the process works and the way the process has been laid out, because it has been proven again and again to work. And hey, why reinvent the wheel? And you know, ritual done in a specific way, in my experience, absolutely works. You don't always get the same results, but you get results. So that was one of the things that I wanted to say. And then I wanted to read the affirmative declaration that we did today. The same declaration we wrote 3 times and then meditated and journaled on. And I want to read it because it feels really powerful, and good things came up for me, or at least things that I've been you know, reminded of. And it goes like this. This day, June 3rd, 2012, I cease believing in visible money as my supply and my support. And I view my current world of effect as it truly is, simply an outpicturing of my former beliefs. I believed in the power of money, therefore I surrendered my divinely given power and authority to an objectified belief. I believed in the possibility of lack, thus causing a separation in consciousness from the source of my supply. I believed in mortal man and carnal conditions, and through this faith gave man and conditions power over me. I believed in the mortal illusion created by the collective consciousness of error thoughts, and in doing so, I have limited the unlimited. No more. This day, I renounce my so-called humanhood and claim my divine inheritance as a being of spirit. This day, I acknowledge spirit as my supply and my support. Okay, so yesterday, I didn't have the computer plugged up, and I had to, actually I don't have it plugged up, and I had to continue to plug the computer, and so today, I thought I had the ringer off on my phone, but apparently I didn't, so that's what you'll hear in the background, but hey, that's life. You'll hear my children, you'll hear the phone, and you'll just get me in my natural state, so hey, that's good. So listen, back to the declaration and some of my thoughts and some of the things that came up for me. I really like the part that says, I cease believing in visible money as my supply and my support. For me, what that brings up is the thought that abundance comes in so many forms other than money. But oftentimes we have to be reminded of that. Sometimes we think it's about, if I have this much money, I can have this. If I have that much money, then I'll be able to do this, or I'll be happy here, or I'll be able to enjoy life there. And our supply and our support is not money. God is our source. Whatever you call God, Allah, Jehovah, Olodumare, whatever you call God, spirit, oneness, the divine, that's our support. Money is not our supply. Money is a tool that we use. Money is a symbol. Money is a form of exchange. It's a form of barter. And in addition to that, not only does that for me make me think about the fact that money is not my supply, nor it's my support, God, and God is my supply and support. But it also makes me think about all the situations where I have wanted, desired, thought that I needed certain things, and been reminded that I don't have to focus on the money that it takes to do something, but in aligning myself with knowing that that specific thing can come, then it shows up. I'll give you an example. At a particular time a few years ago, I was desiring a car. Okay, my old car had, just shot, was shot. Okay, and I wanted a car. I wanted the flexibility, the fluidity. I wanted the ability, for my children and I to be able to go to the things that we need to go to attend lessons, and to just be free. I live in a city where you drive a car. It's not, although we're really getting, good public transportation, it's not, we don't have to necessarily have the subway systems that other major cities may have, even though we're getting there. Okay, but I digress. And I remember over a period of time, people would say, ask me, are you coming to this, or are you going to that? Or, I would say, yeah, I'll let you know. I'm manifesting a car right now. I'm manifesting a car right now. And I used to just say that again and again. And not only was I saying it, I meant it. And so I felt the experience of manifesting a car. And I remember a sister friend of mine being so like, oh my, shocked, when like 3 months later I was driving my new car. I was driving my Toyota, right? And she was like, wow, sister, you said that. You said you were manifesting a car. And I was telling her, yeah, exactly. Absolutely. That's exactly what I was doing. And the point that I'm trying to make is that I received that car, but I didn't pay for that car, is my point, that I need to make clear. I wasn't dependent on only having money as a means to getting what I wanted. So that's the second thing about that. One, remembering that God is our source, not money, but also just remembering that we can be the things that we want, not always contingent upon money. And then also I want to just say that even though I'm using that example, I'm also real clear as well that prosperity is not just about things. It's not just about money. It's about relationships. It's about a sense of peace and a sense of knowing. It's about interactions with other people. So I just want to be clear on that too. But I wanted to use those examples because a lot of times when you use examples like money, or you use examples that relate to things like houses, cars, etc., people get that. That's like an international language. People understand stuff, because they understand the sense of feeling comfortable, okay? The stuff that comes from having stuff sometimes. So the other thing that really stood out for me is at the end when we are renouncing our so-called humanhood and claiming our divine inheritance as being of spirit. At the end it says, this day I acknowledge spirit as my supply and my support. So that goes back to the beginning part, and then that part about renouncing our so-called humanhood and claiming our divine inheritance. I like that too, because it's like, to me, it just is a reminder that spirit is having an experience through us. Spirit is showing up as us, through us, and we are of that same spiritual essence. We are of that same spiritual essence. And then, like I said in the video on yesterday, that that essence that we are is already abundant, and that doing spiritual tools like these just remind us of that truth. It helps us release those other layers. So I'm looking at the time, and I went way over what I thought I was going to go over, but I have really enjoyed doing this video. I'm really looking forward to doing more videos as the days progress. And also, if you happen to see this video prior to June 4th, then by all means go to our Facebook page. I will post that below, or give us an email so that you can be on board with what to do today, and then get started with us on tomorrow. And if you're seeing this after that date, just rest assured that we are recording the audio from the phone call, so you can receive the information about the meditations and the affirmations. And also I will put at the bottom of this video the books and stuff like that we're using. Okay, so I look forward again to the next few days, and I want to talk about different things that I'm doing ritualistically, that I am combining with this, as it relates to spiritual baths, as it relates to gemstones, as it relates to all kinds of other good stuff that I am working my mojo with. Okay, so anyway, again, I'm gonna go. We're almost at 15. Thank you if you hung in here for this long. Much love, peace, namaste, bye bye.